In Luke 9, Jesus empowers the 12, granting them authority over demons and diseases, and sends them to proclaim God's kingdom. Their instructions to travel without provisions underscore a life of faith and dependence on God. When they are rejected, they are to shake the dust off their feet, a symbolic act warning that those who refuse Christ are left to face the consequences of their own actions. The feeding of the 5,000 is a profound demonstration of Jesus' power and care. The 5 loaves, given to the 5,000, a number symbolizing responsibility, show that the Lord is fully responsible to supply every need. As evening fell in a remote place, the disciples faced an impossible situation, teaching us that when we encounter overwhelming difficulties in life, the solution is to bring them to Jesus. The 12 baskets of leftovers, with 12 representing completeness, signify that his provision is utterly sufficient and lacks nothing. In a crucial moment, Peter confesses Jesus as the Christ of God. Jesus immediately reveals that his mission involves suffering, death, and resurrection. He then defines discipleship. It requires self-denial and daily cross-bearing. The cross, which saves others but not oneself, establishes the principle that to follow Christ's path is to live for the salvation of others. Seeking to save oneself ultimately leads to loss. He warns against gaining the whole world, meaning all possible earthly achievements and possessions, at the cost of one's soul. The Transfiguration offers a glimpse of Christ's glory, with Moses and Elijah discussing his impending sacrifice. Peter's desire to build 3 shelters reflects a human tendency to want to remain in moments of glorious comfort and avoid the suffering of the cross. However, entering God's kingdom requires enduring many hardships. Descending from the mountain, Jesus heals a demon-possessed boy the disciples could not help, illustrating the need for persistent faith. He again predicts his betrayal. The disciples subsequently argue about greatness, which Jesus counters by elevating a child, teaching that true greatness is found in humble service. As Jesus resolutely sets his face toward Jerusalem, he demonstrates that the way of the cross is unwelcome. Whenever one is determined to follow it, rejection often follows. This is immediately seen when a Samaritan village refuses him because his destination was Jerusalem, showing that worldly-minded people often fail to understand God's will and respond with hostility to those who wholeheartedly seek to obey it. The chapter concludes with Jesus challenging potential followers about the absolute cost of discipleship. He emphasizes that he, the Son of Man, has no place to lay his head, highlighting that suffering was a mark of his earthly life. To those who hesitate, citing family obligations, he gives the stern warning that no one who puts a hand to the plow, representing our service and calling, and looks back, is fit for the kingdom. This means that once we have received a commission from the Lord, we must not look back or be distracted by earthly concerns.